do this.
Yeah, let me make sure we're actually up, because I had a problem with this the other day. There we go. Yeah, because the other day I was streaming on my own just for fun.
Yeah.
And I had like 20 minutes of streaming, and but I was like looking here, and I was like, why is this not showing up? You know? And so I just restarted it, and it worked fine. But it said it was streaming.
Maybe it was broadcasting, and you just didn't see the...
Well, no, because I even went back, and you couldn't.
The city
there was
is on the
nothing.
verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile, the car, a symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors.
Must be nice.
That's not the Southern California I know.
Someday, when I'm 58, I'll buy a house.
A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. The city of opportunists. The city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
It's like, oh, that background looks like shit.
No.
It's a great last name.
Okay, I was just about to say, is that a stage name?
Can't be real.
Gosh, I'd change my name to that if I got married in that family.
Oh, yeah.
You know, this is an accurate representation because you don't see a lot of homeless people.
Yes.
A city of undercurrents.
Oh, is that?
Where not everything is as it seems.
That looks a lot like the therapist from Until Dawn.
A 20th
the lecturer.
century model for the world. A city that has no boundaries. That will stretch as far
The old
as
Scientology building?
Yes.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective, an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniformed assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
Remember, you're a cop.
Right.
So you can't just start running over pedestrians. But it
Here
was the
we
40s.
go again.
I mean...
They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine
I
himself.
love how they don't teach you how to use
That our stupid hair.
Oh, that's why, okay.
Yeah, I'll move it. Alright, 1 second. Because I was like, oh shit, it's blocking it. You know, before I make him... Where was the menu now? Okay, so I'll do bottom right. Maybe?
Yeah, bottom right. I feel like, what was the old Sega CD game? The Taxi?
Oh god, Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi.
Or bottom right? Upper right? Bottom right, probably.
Bottom right. Yeah, lower right. There you go. There we go. Hello.
There we go.
Alright.
So we've done a little bit of damage
Yeah. Frame damage.
to the city and to our car.
How does one back up?
L2 maybe?
There we go.
There we are.
There we are.
Looking good.
All
Okay,
right.
so we're gonna have to fill out some paperwork.
Okay. That's camera. How do I give it the old gas?
R2 probably? R2?
Alright, there we go.
You can probably brake with L2 as well, or R1. I think it's handbrake.
Okay.
It's funny too, you actually lose like points. Like you get a lower grade if you do a bunch of property damage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like at the end of the case,
Uh-huh.
it tells you how much property damage
Great.
you've done.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You my backup?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue.
Whoa.
We use
Witness
colored
says a tall
now?
white
Come
guy,
on.
our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
They're pleasant.
He seems nice.
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
You're probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than
R3.
1.
It's when you click down on the stick. Like
Oh,
the
got it,
stick.
like that. Yeah, got it.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
whenever you get that bing bong bong, that means you're passing that means there's a clue nearby. When it does that bing bong bong.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sometimes it'll vibrate.
I felt the vibrations. Oh, there we go.
Nothing to see here.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Alright.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash. What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Felt a disturbance in the force before I got to the scene.
A feeling I've not felt since.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Crime? Yeah, you're a cop, Dick.
There we go. There we go. What? A reflection?
There's something on the rooftop.
It's probably.
How the hell
Something
did you see
on
that?
the roof.
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Be nice if your partner did aim.
I should add all glory.
Right?
Alright, rain gutter. Oh, so I can shoot me up the drain pipe. Yes? No?
I think it's a different.
Yeah.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
Cops?
This guy is
Police?
not quite clear on what his job is.
Move toward a drain pipe. Well, there we go.
He's like pointing his flashlight. He's like, hey man. God, he's in good shape.
Yeah! Those abs! Alright.
If you were like, climb with that drain pipe or you die,
Yeah.
I don't think I could do
I
it.
don't, yeah. Well, might as well get comfortable.
Had a good run.
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
I can almost smell the pee. Like that this alley smells like.
Yeah. Crack pipes.
Bing bong bong.
Okay. There we go. Pearl handle.
Get your fingerprints all over it.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah.
Smith & Wesson.
You're gonna be a crack detective someday.
7193. 2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
Just jump off.
Yeah.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Not that I've thought about it before, but if you wanted to get rid of a murder
Are you
weapon,
sure about this? It's not really our gig.
they always have those gun
harm in
buyback
doing some
programs
digging.
and weapon buyback
The suits didn't
programs.
seem to give
They melt them down.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You
can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You get cash or gift
You'd rather
cards
round
or
up
whatever.
drunks and help old ladies across the road?
Saying,
I'd
if you
rather
ever
get
wanted
through the day
to,
without the captain's foot up my ass.
Ditch ya.
yeah,
It'll be fine,
peace.
Ralph.
Yeah.
You worry too much.
Okay. All right.
Oh, so if you pick a place in your notebook, it gives you like a waypoint.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think you can click maybe on the center. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Maybe go to locations.
Got it.
You should be able to. Can you click down?
Oh, look.
Oh,
There we go. Set as destination.
It's like the original iPad.
I know. There we go. Use the old art.
It's like, I'll remember how to do it.
I'll get this, kids. Oh, gosh. So how do you
Want me to
break?
keep tabs on the path of destruction you're creating? It might come in handy at your trial.
You shut your whore mouth.
I don't need the sass, man.
Yeah.
Watch the sass, Captain Sassy Pants.
Yeah, get in your car. Let's pull out the murder weapon. Real life LA traffic simulator.
It'll take you an hour and a half to drive 3 blocks.
Everything is 30 minutes away. Come on.
By the time you get there, you don't want to be there anymore.
Careful!
Woo!
Fuck the police!
It'd be great if they had some good racial slurs while you're doing.
Right?
We're not in Koreatown, alright, Johnson?
These damn jigaboos. It's like, whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Oh my god, you
You gonna leave the street light intact on this block?
It's whenever I look down at the mini map, I crash
Yeah.
into something like every time.
That's great.
I'm like, oh. All right, real life. Eyes up, Johnson.
Belts and suspenders. Let's get all the ladies.
So this man doesn't even trust his own pants.
Go down.
Officers Phelps and Dunn.
Oh yeah, whenever it's
Tell
gold.
us anything
Yeah,
about
let's
this
hear it.
gun.
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner.
No,
Actually, he's
I'm
ivory
not.
grips.
You seem to know a lot about
Oh, really?
the weapon.
I ought to.
He said pearl grips are for
Sold it.
pimps.
You know, this
You
piece of
serious?
stuff is right.
God bless him.
These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest.
I've heard of
is about
privacy or
something bad,
warrants,
right?
just willingly.
This is the 40s.
Yeah, I guess.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
I have to read.
What? Pearl grip, pearl grip, pearl grip. No.
Fancy walnut grip.
Yeah.
Rosewood.
No.
Oh, I saw it.
Did you?
Yeah. It's on the right page.
Okay.
It is. There.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
Hey, Schroeder. That's a crowd name.
Yeah.
Go crack that guy's skull.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home.